Hey y'all, it's RVA Hiker Girl and welcome to episode 8 of my 100-mile journey on the Appalachian Trail through Shenandoah National Park. I left off at episode 7 at Crescent Overlook and I'm starting there today, except that was late fall, maybe close to winter, and now this is spring. They closed down Shenandoah National Park in the winter due to all the snow and the ice, so you can't get back here. And I had a few operations, so that kept me off the trail. But anyway, I'm back out here ready to go. It's so windy up at the top at Crescent Rock Overlook. I couldn't even really video up there, and it is freezing right now. 31 degrees at the end of April. It was 27 degrees last night. 26 degrees last night, where I have a base camp set up at Big Meadows, and I'll insert the footage of what my campsite looks like there. Anyway, the plan is today to go Crescent Rock Overlook and go down to Pinnacle campgrounds, which is 7 miles. I'm taking it easy today. This is my first day back out after all these surgeries, so I just want to start with where I am with my body and see how it feels and go from there. So anyway, I'm going to start getting down the trail on my beloved Appalachian Trail. Just stopped to take off some layers. It's so windy. I'm trying to block my microphone so hopefully you can hear me, but I haven't been talking very much because it's so windy. But this is the second little view area that's back there. But yeah, had to take my melly off and my hat and my gloves and all that stuff to put them away. So all right, so heading towards Skyland Resort and then Stony Man and Little Stony Man right after that. So stay tuned. There's going to be some amazing views for Stony Man and, well, Little Stony Man.
And I fell back to sleep by just listening to the birds.
Lunch today is whole wheat bread with dark chocolate dreams peanut butter with raspberry seedless jam. It is so yummy. Another snack for lunch is this Kroger turkey jerky, and it's smokehouse flavor. Not gonna lie, the ups today are really kicking my butt. Oops. And my hamstrings are asking, what the heck are you doing? Go back to the hammock from camping and relax, girl. Nah, not gonna happen. Because this girl climbs mountains. And that's what I'm making my body do today. And I feel good. It's just the ups are pretty tough because I've lost all of my endurance over the past 2 months. So, whew, like I said at the beginning, you got to meet yourself with where you are in that moment, on that day, when you come out to the trail. And that's what I'm doing. I'm giving my body a break. It's been through a lot. And I'm taking care of it today. Hydrating. I'm eating. I'm resting, but most importantly, I'm enjoying the heck out of the AT and being out here in all this beauty. All right, made it to Pinnacle Picnic Grounds, and I am on the AT right now. That big tree on the left down there has 2 white blazes, and look at this sign. Water fountain right here. It's probably winterized, probably not working, but all right. So the picnic grounds, there's vault toilets that are right there in that building. Let me get in the shade so you actually see me. And then so there's vault toilets there, toilet paper, trash cans, nice big parking lot. That shelter right there has a fireplace, so if you get cold you can build a fire. And behind me are some more restrooms. Anyway, I'm ending it here today. I'll start back here tomorrow, but don't go anywhere because I have a special treat for you coming right up. All right, guys, I told you I'd be back and had something special for you. So a rite of passage when you are hiking the AT through Shenandoah National Park is to either have a blackberry milkshake or a blackberry ice cream pie. And this, my friends, to go is, in a to-go container, is the blackberry ice cream pie. And this is well deserved. How many miles have we hiked through the park now? 77 miles so far out of 100. So look at that. Whoop, this way. I'll give you guys the first bite. Gotta try it. Oh my gosh. The blackberry compote that's on the top. There's everything. So it's blackberry ice cream and then meringue. Oh, so good. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here with this amazing view right over here. And I'm gonna enjoy this blackberry pie with Jaybird. Hey guys, just back at my base camp in Big Meadows. You got a sneak peek of what this tent looked like at night this morning when I did the intro. But anyway, back here, and yeah, Jaybird and I bought this Core Equipment 10-person tent because we wanted something that was big that we can stand up in that we could use just for these purposes when we are section hiking, and we can store our gear and everything like that in here. So yeah, it's nice and roomy. Anyway, so today the trail was beautiful. It was an easy section. I'm sorry, my nose is running because it's so cold outside. It was an easy section. There were a few ups that were really rocky, and I think my ankles are going to be sore tomorrow. Oh, sorry, my power's going. There we go. Only 20% left on my phone. Anyway, but it was flat. A lot of the area was flat, and it was downhill. So my toes are bugging me from hitting the front of my shoes. And yes, I have a half size up. I just loosely tie them. And that means my feet move back and forth. So I could fix it if I wanted to, but they're comfortable. Anyway, something that I am loving that I got, another camper told me about this. This is a hand warmer that I got off Amazon. And basically, see how it says 40, 50, and 60 degrees. This thing is such a lifesaver for camping and hiking. It warms up on both sides. So while I'm vlogging and one hand is exposed with the camera, I can slip this in and warm this hand up. And you know, when you take your gloves off to do whatever, I mean, it's great. It's great. And my sleeping bag back here, when I get up to pee at night and I come back and I put this in, and it helps warm up my sleeping bag. Yeah, so you hear a dog, so we're at camp. Anyway, tomorrow we're gonna go back out on the AT and do more miles, and then the next day after that, so stay tuned. All right, guys, back where I left off yesterday at the Pinnacle parking lot. I feel good after the 7 miles that I did yesterday. Today I have 5 miles. I'm gonna do maybe a little over 5 miles. It's either 5 miles or 8.5. So, because that's where the next parking lot is. Anyway, going to climb up the Pinnacle, a climb from the start, and then to Mary's Rock. And Mary's Rock, I've done it as a day hike before, and I'll link that video down below. Some incredible views, and according to Far Out or Gut Hooks, there's several other views, so I can't wait to show you those today. And I am fueling up a little bit with some tri-berry goo. That's my favorite flavor for this initial climb. All right, I'm ready to go. This is a cool tree that there's a blaze on. Gorgeous it is through here, and I believe straight ahead is the top of the Pinnacle. It was a rough climb climbing up those rocks for that half a mile up here, but man, there's no one up here except me and Jay Bird, and look at this beautiful view that I have. And it's windy, but it's sunny, and it's like 50 degrees, and it's one of those on top of the world feelings. Just in case you were wondering about these leggings that I have on, they are in fact topo maps, and they are from that company that, if you watch my videos, you know, Lyfe. And it's a small cottage brand, woman-owned, made in the USA company. And I'll drop the link in the description if you ever want to go take a look. This is Bird's Nest number 3 shelter. Nice tin roof, and it is right on the AT. There's a privy over there. There's a couple of bear poles, bear box. I don't really see any tent sites here, so I will let you know if I do. all to yourself and no one else is here besides me and Jaybird, I couldn't ask for more today. That's where I was, up there. Just look at this. I just never get over how beautiful our country is. It is rocky, I think, the whole way down on the backside of Mary's Rock. It makes it a slow go for sure. All right, guys, made it to the Panorama parking lot. That descent, looking at this Mary's Rock sign, says it was 1,200 feet and 1.9 miles. So that's why my knees are hurting, that many feet. But if you're climbing Mary's Rock and you're going that way, it is one tough, rocky climb, let me assure you. I came in from the other direction last time when I did Mary's Rock. Anyway, guys, heading back to, our cars are leapfrogged, so heading back to gather our cars and then go get some food from base camp. And I'll catch you tomorrow where I'm doing more miles on the Appalachian Trail. Good morning. Day 3 of being back on the trail, starting again from the Panorama parking. And yesterday we came from that direction where you could see those people, and now we're heading north again. That parking lot was hopping with people with bicycles, riding up and down Skyland Drive. And it's a great restroom, heated, nice, clean. But it is full of people hiking up to Mary's Rock, and they're going south. We're going north, so that's a good thing for us. Anyway, I know there is the Pass Mountain Shelter that is coming up today, and we are headed up to, oh my gosh, let me think of what the parking lot is. Neighbor Mountain Parking, I think is what it's called. Anyway, excited to get going again for the 3rd day in a row. And anxious to see what beauty the trail has to show me today as I'm going down these rock steps. 'Cause I was made to be free. I am made to be free. I am made to be free. I saw who I could be. Kept thinking, where did I go wrong? Then realizing. All right, I can hear it. Man, that is flowing really well. Nice tent sites marked over by the shelter with logs to sit on. Nice and flat and grassy. Has a room in between the pretty. I think this is all of the view that we're going to get today on this section. I think it's pretty much just going to be a green or brown tunnel. Okay, guys, all done after 3 days of hiking. I think it ended up being like 17 AT miles. But about 22 miles hiked from all the going down to shelters and going to overlooks and that sort of thing. Boy, is today hot. Whew. It's going to take me a hot minute to acclimate to the heat. Anyway, I am very proud of myself. I kicked butt on the climbs today, and I met myself where I was. I knew I wasn't going to come out and be as fast as I used to be, but that's okay. I hiked my hike and I made it. It doesn't matter the speed, it just matters that you make it. So I'm sweaty. I have my sweet tea and it tastes so good. Anyway guys, thanks for joining me for this episode, and stay tuned for another episode of me continuing on to finally finish these last miles of Shenandoah National Park on the Appalachian Trail. Until next time.